So I wanted to bring you guys along for my little park outing. I just finished walking a little bit just to get the blood flowing. This park is really nice. It's very calm. It's very peaceful. It's very safe. And, I had the birds all over the place surrounding me, which, I love. And I'm surrounded by the trees. And I'm just enjoying myself. The breeze is fantastic. The sun is out. I have a smile on my face. I just feel fantastic. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I feel fantastic. I guess the reason why I wanted to let you guys know that because at one time I used to get very anxious about going outside. Now I'm not saying that that's completely disappeared because that would be untrue. However, I'm learning how to go outside, and I'm learning how to let nature itself be the catalyst to make me want to come outside and enjoy and connect. Because, I'm no doctor or anything, and please understand, anytime I speak about anything concerning health, whether it's mental health, physical health, or whatever, please understand I am no doctor. I just try to share the things that work for me. I just try to share the things that maybe I can suggest to you that perhaps if you give it a shot, it may work for you. But always consult the professionals, who have the knowledge that they can be able to let you know if that's a good fit for you or not. But, I try to allow nature itself to be the catalyst to pull me out of the house, when I open the window and look outside. And that's the reason why I feel your surroundings are definitely a huge factor, especially those of you out there who suffer agoraphobia. If you place yourself in a environment to where the outside is the aesthetics of it is so beautiful, the feeling of it, the energy that surrounds you is so beautiful. When you look outside, you see mountains, you feel a nice breeze, the sun is always out, and the people around you are friendly. These are the things that can be your catalyst to get you out the house. These are the things that work for me. These are the things, and I don't care if it's for 5 minutes, because at one particular time I had anxieties to even step foot out my door, and now I'm able to come to the park. Now I'm able to come to the park and walk around so I can, keep my blood flowing, keep my body moving, and also to connect with nature. Because what I've noticed is the more that I do that, the more that I connect with nature, the more nature connects with me. And when that happens, it just gives me the desire to want to come back out and connect with nature even more. It gives me the desire to, do it again and again and again. Now, am I able to do it every day? No, unfortunately. But again, I am working on those things. I am working on, facing any kind of uncomfortable feelings or emotions that I go through. But it's a fantastic breeze. See, it's the little things like that that help me to want to come out more. And I'm most definitely, although I'm reaching out to whomever, can gain something from the things that I say, whoever I can possibly inspire. I just want to share these things, but especially those who suffer from agoraphobia. I'm reaching out to you directly, actually. And the reason why I'm reaching out to you directly is because I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly what you go through. And I know each of us experience different things in our own different manner. However, the level of anxieties, I know what that feels like. The desire to want to go outside, the desire to want to connect. I know what that feels like. But please, give yourself a chance to come outside. Give yourself a chance to allow nature to be your catalyst to come back outside. I'm not saying you have to do it every day. I'm not able to do it every day. But I do see that it does help me with any anxieties as far as putting your hand on the doorknob and opening the door to actually go outside. Because anyone who does not experience any kind of agoraphobia, they do not understand, and they cannot understand, in my opinion, that the fear sometimes can be that extreme to where it's a fear to even put your hand on the door and go outside. So it is a fear to even do that. And I just want to reach out to you all who deal with and go through agoraphobia, because there's nothing like being inside the house, wanting to go outside, wanting to connect with other people, wanting to connect with nature, having the desire to do so, and you want to have the strength to do so, but you don't know where to find that strength. I'm suggesting that perhaps give nature a chance to fill you up with that strength. Give nature a chance to be that catalyst. Give nature a chance to help you. Give the aesthetics of nature a chance to give you that gravitational pull that will pull you outside the front door. It will pull you outside the front door. It will give you that courage that you need, that push that you need to move forward. It will give you those things that you need that will help you. And it's important. These things are very important. And I just suggest that to anyone. I suggest that not just to those who deal with agoraphobia, but also those who just have anxieties, itself. I know it sounds like a small thing to just go to the park and just sit, or just go to the park and just walk around. I know that sounds like something that's very small that you probably can ask yourself, how could that possibly help? However, I really do think that it can help. I know it helps me, and I really do feel like it can help you as well. Just give it a chance, give it a try, just give it a chance. That's all I'm asking. And it may or may not be possible for you, but go out there and make sure that you can sit and take it all in, taking a nice big deep breath, tilt your head, look up at the sky, taking some sunlight. I don't know how long you should stay. That's up to you. It's up to your comfortability of how long you should stay. But again, I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if it's an hour. I don't care if it's you walk to the park and then turn around and walk back. That's the first step. And in my opinion, it's all about those steps. It's all about taking those small steps, because those small steps are the things that will help you to go further the next time. And it will help you to get more and more comfortable with taking another step and another step and another step. So these are just my suggestions. If nothing else, just give it a shot. Just give it a chance. And when you give it a shot and it makes you feel uncomfortable, I understand that as well, because sometimes you get uncomfortable. Sometimes you think you can do something, and then when you try to do it, sometimes it is so overwhelming that you don't fully complete it. But please do not let that discourage you. Do not let that put you into a panic. Do not let that make you feel as if you cannot try again tomorrow, because as long as you have the willpower to do so, you can do anything. As long as you have that willpower, you can do anything. Anything that you want to do, you can do. And I just suggest that for any and everyone. But again, I do have that feeling that I needed to reach out to those who deal with agoraphobia, because I know how difficult your life can feel. I know how difficult it can feel to feel like you're a prisoner in your own life, to feel like you're a prisoner in your own home. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to feel stuck. I know how that feels. And when you deal with something like agoraphobia, those who do not understand agoraphobia, they truly, truly do not understand the levels of emotions that you actually go through. They do not understand those levels. And it can be extremely overwhelming. And my heart goes out to you. I lock arms with you, because I am one of you. And it's funny, because I don't think I know a person in this world that has not experienced anxieties. I don't know a person. There are different levels of anxieties. I just don't know anyone who their life is perfect and they have never experienced anxieties, you know. But people love to put labels onto things, and so if your level of anxiety is higher than the next person, then people love to categorize you, you know, for lack of a better word. They tend to categorize you. They tend to, I don't know. Yeah, they tend to categorize you. They tend to place you with a label that you do not want placed on you. It's difficult enough to live with these things and to deal with these things, but then on top of that, to have labels placed on you, those are the parts where it's like, enough, you know. Just allow people to deal with the things that they need to deal with. Allow people to wrap their head around the things that they're having to deal with, without the labels, without the stigmas, without the judgment. But don't let that stop you. Even if you do receive the labels, even if you do receive the stigmas and the judgment, even if that does happen, don't worry about that. Just don't worry about those things, because it is what it is, and there's nothing that you can do about anyone who wants to place a label on you or a judgment on you. There's nothing you can do about that. Just don't let it affect you at all. Just don't let it affect your day-to-day. Don't let it affect your emotions. Don't let it affect your drive. Don't let it affect your strength. Because sometimes if you allow people's opinions to get inside your head, then it can possibly affect how you react with yourself. It can possibly affect your drive. It can possibly affect what it is that, you know, you want to do for yourself, the courage that it takes for you to do those things. It can possibly affect those things. So I just wanted to reach out to all of you out there who are trying your best in every way possible to be a better person, to step outside of your comfort zone, to do the difficult things that you never thought you would do. I just wanted to reach out to you guys because I love you guys. I understand you guys. I am one of you. No judgment here. I'm most certainly not placed on this earth to dare put myself in a position to judge someone else, because everyone goes through their own thing, their own time, in their own way. Everyone does. And it is so important for us all to understand that, because we all are connected. No matter what you do to one person, in some way, shape, or form, it will affect all of us. And that is so important to know, because there is no separation. And no one can tell me that I'm crazy, because I'm not. And neither are you.